justice.
No peace.
No 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 justice.
No peace.
How many shots?
50.
How many shots?
50.
How many shots?
50.
How many shots?
50.
Count them all.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sunday afternoon, November the 26th, 2006, Jamaica, Queens. Hundreds of outraged people gathered around Mary Immaculate Hospital here, expressing their anger and chants for the removal of the police commissioner in the wake of the death of one black man and the wounding of 2 others and the hail of 50 police bullets.
30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37.
There appears to be a clear violation of police department policy which prohibits officers from firing at a vehicle. They can fire, according to guidelines, only when they or another person is threatened with deadly force, but not if that threat comes only from a moving vehicle.
How many shots? 50. No justice.
No peace.
Now we know there's some that will be planted as provocateurs, and we're operating undercover. So if you want to play your game, we're not falling for that. You didn't have to wait for our rally to have a fit. You'd have had one last night. So don't play that game. Right. Okay. Because that's why we're here, because of undercovers like y'all. Yes, sir. Playing game. Yes, sir.
Yes, Lord.
We're going to hear from those that have led this struggle and that have fought this struggle. We're going to hear from members of the family. We are going tomorrow morning to the district attorney's office. Yes, sir. We're going to do what we've got to do at City Hall. Yes, sir. We're going to have the funeral. We're going to demand justice. We will not stop this until there's justice. Let us be clear. No matter what story is put out, 50 shots at unarmed men. That's right. They're saying that they came out of the club and they heard somebody talking about a gun an hour before. Well, if they walked out of the club and got in the car and was pulling off, there clearly was no crime. That's right. Then what did you pursue them for? If they hit a policeman with the car, where is his injuries? What hospital is he in?
Where is he?
Talk about it. That's right. Speak on it. So a lot of these rumors, whether there was a 4th guy in the car, now they got a bionic man that can run through 50 bullets, and the police didn't chase him. All of these rumors don't answer the question of why 3 unarmed men were shot down with 50 shots in our community.
There was an uproar when Nicole Paltry and her mother arrived. Paltry, 22, was the fiancé of the deceased Sean Bell, 23. While marching around the hospital, she would collapse in tears and grief. They were to be married on Saturday. Nearby, the couple's oldest child, Jada, had tears streaming down her face.
It is a cruel irony that they kill us, though they're supposed to be protecting us. And not only so, my brothers and sisters, this is just the latest in the cruel and vicious acts, but pervasively across this city, we've heard reports after reports how the police have been brutalizing our young people,
country,
brutalizing our women, brutalizing our men. All across this city, there seems to be a wave of police brutality sweeping from the West Coast to the East Coast. And what we must do is not disappear tomorrow. What we must do is not disappear when the cameras disappear. But some of us are in it for the long haul.
Brothers and sisters, let me just tell you, I am angry. And let me tell you that I'm more than angry, I'm pissed. I'm sick and tired of us. How many times do we have to march? How many times do we have to call a press conference? How many times do we have to ask for an investigation? We need to say, Kelly must go. 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 And I'll start with this.
The details of the incident are still sketchy, But according to Police Commissioner Ray Kelly, Bell, along with Joseph Guzman, 31, and Trent Beneville, 23, were accosted by undercover officers after leaving a strip club where Bell's bachelor's party was held.
Blame me when there's an explosion in our community. Just like you don't blame the weatherman for the storm, don't blame me for the explosion that's about to happen. Because if you don't listen to us when we have marches, and you don't listen to us when we ask for investigations, and we're tired of the police investigating the police. We're tired of the DAs that's connected to the police coming up with no true bills. Listen, we're not the only ones that bleed. We're not the only ones that go to funerals. And don't get angry at the social forecaster for trying to warn you. Warn you. Let us do it the right way, because there's some people in our community that want to go another way. And we are trying to tell everybody we want to do it right.
It was then reported by Kelly that Bell's car became a weapon, necessitating a barrage of bullets that one expert has categorized as contagious shooting.
For our raid, but it had to be a just raid. It had to be an organized raid. When you go against an organized system, you have to be organized. This young man was doing the right thing.
Yes, he was.
He was going to marry the mother of his children.
Amen.
Now she has to raise those children by herself. But she has a community that will stand with her and stand with these women and stand with the parents.
Yes.
Because we are not a community so poor and so down that we don't have standards and we don't have respect and we're not going to protect ourselves.
Is there something systematically wrong with policing in this nation?
Well, I think that's the message. I mean, I think when you string all of these instances together over the years, it's still the case that we can talk about fighting democracy in Iraq, but democracy for black and people of color in the United States still does not exist.
All 5 officers involved, 2 whites, 1 Hispanic, and 2 blacks, have been placed on paid administrative leave and have not been questioned pending investigation by Queens District Attorney Richard Brown.